This is AJ Styles' first major feud in WWE. Styles made his debut in the 2016 Royal Rumble. Next day on Raw, Styles wanted to introduce himself, and Chris Jericho interrupted. He knew exactly who he was. He did a lot of stuff, but he's still a rookie there. They met immediately after. Styles countered Jericho and pinned him to win the match. Then they shook hands and things got heated. A week later, Jericho said he's going to keep an eye on Styles. On Smackdown, Styles beat The Miz. Jericho said Styles is good, but he's not great, and challenged him to a rematch. Styles accepted. Things got heated again, and Styles said he's not great, he's phenomenal. On Raw, Jericho was talking to Miz, and Styles interrupted. Miz attacked Jericho, Styles saved him. They stood face to face and threw Miz outside. They stood face to face again. Things got heated, a brawl started. Miz dragged Jericho outside, who then threw him over the announcer table and quietly left. On Smackdown, before his match with Styles, Jericho said he doesn't like him because he didn't do anything and calls himself phenomenal. Styles came out for the match and the Social Outcasts interrupted. They started making fun of them. Jericho called them idiots and hit Heath Slater with the mic. Jericho was beaten down and Styles helped him clean house. Jericho said they will fight later, and there was a tag team match. Jericho hit Rose with the lionsault. Styles tagged himself in. Jericho didn't take it well, and Styles hit Rose with the phenomenal forearm to win the match. Then Jericho caught Styles with the Codebreaker. They met in the main event, where Jericho hit Styles with the Codebreaker to win the match. On Raw, Styles beat Miz. Before Jericho could talk, Styles stopped him, knowing that it's eating Jericho up inside that he lost to him, and challenged him to a rematch. Jericho said he will think about it. Jericho declined the challenge on Smackdown. Styles punched him, started assaulting him, and threw him out of the ring. Then Jericho accepted, and they met at Fastlane, where Styles tapped out Jericho. Then they shook hands. Jericho congratulated Styles on Raw, calling him phenomenal, and they shook hands. The Social Outcasts interrupted. Rose said they are not buying their Y2AJ team. Jericho thought a team would be a good idea, and they had a match, where Jericho tapped out Curtis Axel. On Smackdown, they teamed up with Mark Henry against The New Day, where Styles tapped out Xavier Woods. On Raw, they faced The New Day in a non-title match, where Jericho tapped out Kofi Kingston. They called themselves Y2AJ officially, challenged The New Day for the tag titles, and they met a week later, where Big E hit Jericho with the big ending to retain the titles. Styles was helping Jericho, who then turned on him, hit him with the second Codebreaker, hit him with the third, and put their shirt in his mouth. On Smackdown, Jericho burned their shirt, saying that the team is over and he will end Styles' career. On Raw, Styles attacked Jericho after his match. On Smackdown, Styles faced Kevin Owens in a non-title match. Styles went for the finish, Jericho distracted him, and Kevin hit him with the pop-up powerbomb to win the match. Then Jericho hit him with the Codebreaker and started mocking him. Styles had the same match on Raw. Jericho distracted him again, and Kevin rolled him up to win the match. Later that night, Jericho escaped from Styles, who challenged him at WrestleMania. A week later, Jericho faced Zack Ryder. Styles distracted Jericho, and Ryder rolled him up to win the match. Jericho attacked Ryder, and Styles saved him. Jericho accepted the match, and they met at WrestleMania. Jericho beat Styles with the Codebreaker, and the feud was over.